What's going on, guys? My name is Zarick. Welcome to the channel, and today we're doing a tutorial, kind of a getting started for beginners walkthrough of Logic Pro X. A lot of you guys have hit me up saying that you would love just a straight beginner as soon as you start an open project, just going through all the buttons, all the functions of what you would need to know when you first open the software, when you first get started, just to get a sense of the layout. So without further ado, let's get the video started. Alright, so if you open Logic up and you create a new project, this is what you're going to see. Software instrument or audio. We're going to be dealing with software instrument. So click that, hit create, and this is what you're going to see. Alright, just for the sake of simplifying what you guys are seeing on your screens, I'm going to go full screen and I'm going to kind of deselect and just completely deconstruct. This is as blank as you can get it. This is as simple. This looks a lot less intimidating than if I just pulled up everything that you could possibly have on the screen. This looks a lot more intimidating, and this is not how you want to learn the program. Just have everything on the top bar just unclicked so you can kind of get a sense of things. So what do we have? What is our base? What are we beginning with? So we have our piano track. This is just a track that you can use to play on your MIDI keyboard, or even your hit Command K, even your just keyboard on your computer. That's actually a tip that I throw out there. Is I hardly ever use a MIDI keyboard. I honestly just use Control K or Command K. So let's take a look at what we have here. You can make it a lot bigger. You can make it a lot smaller. You can hit this icon. You can right click and choose whatever icon you can make and change the icon on it. Let's just bring it back to our keyboard, and so let's take a look. You can click it and drag it and make it longer. What do we have? We have mute, we have solo. Solo is so when you hear it, when you play the track back, you only hear this track. If you're using multiple tracks, you only hear your piano track. We have record, and we have the volume up and down. We have panning it to the left or the right side of your headphones, and that's kind of just the basic layout of your track. If you have a track that you want to kind of tweak, but you want to keep it, you just want to create a new duplicate, you can go up here. This is a button I use a lot. You can hit this button or do Command D, and it'll create a complete new duplicate of the track with all the same settings. Or this button right here is also your solo button, and this button right here is gonna create a new track. It's gonna bring us to the same window. This time let's select audio. So this is what the distinction I want to make between these two is. You see how it's picking up my microphone right now? This is what you're going to want to use to record from a microphone or record from a guitar. You're not going to be able to record from those two things using this this type of track. The distinction between software instrument and audio: a software instrument, you take an instrument and you can play it using the synthesizer in the software. It's creating the sounds of the instrument, whereas the audio is taking straight from an input that is either your guitar or your microphone. And if we go into this button right here on your top left, it's going to open your library, or you hit the key Y and it's going to open all the instruments. This is where you're going to want to get started. Is you're going to want to create just MIDI tracks like this, and you're going to want to just play around with instruments. This is what you want to get if you want to get a sense of just play around, listen to all these instruments and find stuff. This is where your preference and your taste comes into play. I played around for hours just going back and forth on the instruments, just finding different drum kits on these electric drum kits. They have all these drum machines. They have different sounds. If you come up right here, you can click here, and at certain points in your song you can create different arrangements and have distinctions in your songs. When you're constructing the intro, the verse, the bridge, the outro, all that, you can create separate markers and you can double click and you can name them. If you want to get more specific, you can actually change the signature of your piece. This is much more technical. I don't expect beginners to go past a 4/4 time, but that's something if you want to mess with in the future, you can change it. Or if you want to pick a point and you want to change the tempo in the middle of a song, which is kind of unorthodox, but hey, it's all about messing around and creating new things and having fun with it. Alright, so let's go up to what I think you guys should get a sense for right at the beginning is your metronome. So you hit that and just press play, which you can press the play button up here, but I suggest the shortcut, which is the space bar. Hit the space bar. You'll save yourself a lot of time. And if you could see, this bar right here is your progress on your timeline that you have. If you want to start at the very beginning again, hit the enter button and that'll bring you back to the very beginning of it. You can also hit this button right here. I hardly ever use any of these buttons because I've kind of gotten used to the shortcuts on my keyboard. Learn your shortcuts. It'll save you a ton of time. I'm sure I'll share a ton of shortcuts with you guys, but you can also Google it and just see a bunch of shortcuts that you should get acquainted with when you're just starting out in Logic. Alright, so I'm going to record something super quick on this electric piano, and I'll show you how you can manipulate it and change it in different ways. Alright, so we have 4 bars right here. Now I'm going to show you what I usually do is I usually come up here, and these are a bunch of tools that you can use. Go ahead and select your scissors tool, or just screw up. Go to your scissors tool, and now whenever you hold the command key, it'll go to your scissors tool. I use this a lot, and you can customize using, you can hold it and mute a track. It's awesome. It's very fast. You just hold command and you can do the action that you customize it to. So if I wanted to cut this track up, I would just hold command and I'd split it. Alright, here's another thing. Because it's kind of chopping in between, I'm going to go ahead and double click so we can get a closer look at the track. So what it's doing is this part right here didn't start at the exact moment of the 4th bar. So when I'm trying to cut it, it's asking me if I want to keep it, shorten it, or split it. So I could split it, and now it's splitting it. It's just cutting off the excess parts. So let's go back. I'm just going to undo. And so if you're playing a software instrument and you want things to line up rhythmically, you can select all and go over here to quantize, and this is going to line up everything you played to the beat. So because we were kind of doing it let's just do every 4th beat, and as opposed to, so that lined it up to every 4th note. So if we did 8th note, it would kind of nudge everything together in a way that we would want it to. So now, as you can see, if you zoom in, you see these are all perfectly aligned up. Get to know your quantize. It's going to save you a ton of time on getting things. And if you don't want things perfectly quantized, you can go up to this, you can go up to the strength of it, and you can turn the strength down on it, and it'll kind of decrease the amount. It'll be like perfect. So if you're playing piano and it's kind of off, just quantize it perfectly and then turn the strength down so you can get more of a natural rhythm while kind of nudging it on rhythm with your track. Another thing to get acquainted with is this button up here, which is your cycle button. This is going to create loops back and forth. So it's playing and it'll repeat the track, and you can drag and drop. You can make it longer if you have if you have 2 4-bar tracks. You go ahead and copy and paste, and it'll just repeat this whole section over and over and over. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you learned something, I hope you did. Leave a like and subscribe. This is episode 1 of a full part series coming about getting started in Logic Pro X. Once again, my name is Zarick, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.